Title: The Silent Blade. No one knew his real name. They only called him the Silent Blade. He never spoke, never laughed, never cried. He wandered the fractured kingdoms clad in tattered black, his blade sheathed in worn leather. When bandits came, he moved like a shadow, cutting them down before they saw his face. Some claimed he was cursed, his voice stolen by a demon. Others believed he had taken a vow of silence after slaughtering 1,000 men. Only one person knew the truth. Years ago, in the prosperous kingdom of Liangzhou, the boy who would become the Silent Blade was named Shen Li. Born to a family of loyal martial generals, he was raised among honor and steel, but treachery crept into the imperial court. His father was framed for rebellion, his clan massacred in a single night. Shen Li was only 10. He survived, barely, after a sword slash across his throat stole his voice. His mother, mortally wounded, pushed him into a secret escape tunnel beneath the ancestral shrine, whispering her last words: "Live and remember." He did more than remember. He trained in the wilderness, guided by an old hermit who taught him the lost art of silent flow swordplay, a style that mimicked the stillness of the wind and struck like lightning. With every opponent he faced, Shen Li moved with grace and fury, his silence unnerving even the fiercest foes. Now, 10 years later, he stood at the gates of Liangzhou once more. The court was ruled by Chancellor Rui, the very man who had orchestrated his family's fall. A martial arts tournament was announced, one that promised the favor of the court and access to the royal chamber. Shen Li entered under no name. Round after round, he dismantled the strongest fighters without a word, his blade humming softly in the wind. The crowd called him Ghost, Shadow, Demon. But the chancellor saw the eyes behind the mask, and froze. In the final duel, Shen Li disarmed the royal guard with a flourish and pointed his blade at the chancellor. The old man begged for mercy. Shen Li said nothing. He turned and walked away, leaving the blade buried in the earth. The Silent Blade had spoken, not with words, but with justice. And as legends grew, children in every village would whisper when they saw a lone figure by moonlight. He doesn't speak, but his sword remembers.